If, like me, you run an air pump in your aquarium to increase surface agitation, reduce dead spots and increase oxygenation levels, then you'll know just how difficult it is to find an air pump that is both quiet and effective. In today's video, I'm going to be putting to the test and reviewing a product that I do believe has the potential to change that. Let's get into today's video. Now we're going to be reviewing the Hygge HG981 adjustable eco air pump, which has been kindly sent to me by Hygge for the purpose of today's video. I'm really looking forward to testing this product out, giving it a go and seeing how we get on with it. I do think this is going to be a massive upgrade to your standard aquarium pump, and I can't wait to see all of the features and get the product unboxed. So this is the front of the box, and we do have some of the features just listed there on the side of the box. So it's energy saving, it's ultra quiet, which is certainly something that most aquarists will look to. A lot of aquarium pumps are quite loud, so this is a massive benefit. Super powerful, which again really does help when you're trying to increase your oxygen levels in your aquarium. Dual outlet design, adjustable airflow, and it is more durable as well. You do find quite a lot of aquarium pumps can be quite flimsy, so it will be very interesting to see how this one stands up. So we're just going to get into the box, start unboxing the product and see what we have. So we've got the user manual here, just try and get the camera to focus in a little bit. User manual on how to use the product, step-by-step guide, seems fairly self-explanatory. And then here is the pump itself. So just put the box to the side, and it is a really nice sleek design actually. I do think it is quite a nice looking product. In comparison to a lot of sort of basic aquarium pumps, it looks to be quite a nice looking product. So as you can see here, it's got this nice little pattern design on the front. You've got your feet there to stand it in your cabinet or on your windowsill or wherever's convenient, and then you plug on the other end. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this plugged in and see how there's the control valve as well. I've just noticed the control valve on the other side, so that is again another nice little feature. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this plugged in, get the camera to focus like so, and then we're going to compare the Hygge HG981 adjustable eco air pump to a standard aquarium pump and just see how good this product really is. Setting up the pump is simple and straightforward. Simply connect one end of the airline tubing up to the air stone in the aquarium and the other end up to the pump outlet like so. A nice feature of this pump is the dual output, meaning you can run two air stones off the same pump. You'll also notice the suction cups on the bottom that can be attached to the surface the pump is set up on, preventing vibration and reducing noise created by the pump. To start off, I've set the Hygge HG981 to minimal flow to test the output. There's still a subtle vibration from the pump you may hear, but you can see from this clip that even on the lowest setting, the flow is substantial, making it perfect for smaller aquariums. As I turn the control dial to around the halfway mark to increase the flow, the difference in output is noticeable, and the output even at around 50% capacity is higher than air pumps I've used previously. With this, the sound produced from the pump does increase, but for the output produced, it does compensate accordingly. You'll notice here as I increase the output to maximum, the flow is enough to provide sufficient surface agitation across the entire surface of the aquarium. The flow is powerful, and in an aquarium this size, arguably too powerful. However, it showcases the range of aquariums that this pump can cater for. At maximum output, the noise level is certainly a lot higher, and I have reduced the clip volume to prioritise commentary. However, maximum flow is likely to only be necessary on large aquariums, where you expect more noise through equipment with higher flow rates, creating more vibrations regardless. Moving on to the positives, and we're looking first at the sleek and stylish design, which means you don't have to hide it away in your aquarium cabinet, and it can look good on display. The dual outlet is also an excellent feature of this pump. Another nice touch from Haiger is the eco-friendly cardboard packaging, giving you all the information that you need to know about the product and also listing some key product features there on the side. Last but not least, the flow output. And even on minimum flow, I found this to be more than adequate. And as you can see, the medium flow would suit any aquarium at all, with the maximum flow I think being aimed more towards the larger scale aquariums. On to the negatives, and to be honest, there really aren't that many. When I first got the product, I plugged it in for the first time and it was considerably louder than I was expecting it to be. I spoke to the team at Haiger, they gave me some solutions and they did work. It made a considerable difference. However, you do still, on the higher settings, experience it being a little bit louder, but with the higher output, you're going to expect some sort of volume. It's not going to be silent. But that is the only real issue. The price point may affect some people's choices. However, I do believe you get what you pay for. I think this is retailing for around £40, slightly under. Whereas if you're spending the money, say £10 or £15 on a cheaper air pump, it is going to be louder and you're not going to get the same level of output. So it's definitely worth the investment in my opinion. I'll drop the UK and US Amazon links to this specific pump down below in the description. And I'll also send a link in there for Haiger's store too, so you can see the full range of their available products. So that is it for my first sponsored video, and first of all I would like to say a massive thank you to Haiger for trusting me, for sending me the product out and for allowing me to do the product review. I've really enjoyed doing it, and as you can see I've got the product running in the aquarium at the moment. I've got it running on the minimum flow setting, so it is producing more than enough for this setup. It's sort of keeping up the surface agitation, it's preventing the dead spots, and it's running really well in the tank. It's the best pump I've used. Genuinely, I have had the best experience with this pump. I've not had to take it off the minimum setting to create enough surface agitation for the whole aquarium, which is absolutely perfect. And the only issue that I have encountered is when you're using it on a higher setting, it is louder, it's noticeable. However, when are you going to use the higher setting? Probably not very often, because the output on that is absolutely insane. It's perfect for a large scale aquarium. You're looking for sort of 400 or 500 litre aquariums, it'd be absolutely perfect, and you're not going to notice that noise at that point anyway, because it'll be competing with your filtration. The higher the flow rate, the more sound it's going to produce from vibrations and things anyway. So you're not really going to notice that, and I've got to say, what an amazing product this has been. I've been very surprised with the quality of it. I think it has been the best pump I've used by a considerable amount. I think even on the lowest setting, it's producing more than some pumps would produce on the highest setting. And I think that is a testament to the product that Haiger have produced here. And overall, I would really recommend this product. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.